So, The Last of Us Part 2. This game, ever since the Week 7 announced, have been a joke. And yep, the stupid critics, of course, this game is a masterpiece. Yay! When it really isn't. But you look at the user score, it's a different story. It's a 3.04. I can't wait for the media to say people are all trolls. Because, of course, if you don't like something that the critics like, i.e., Sword and Shield, and the last, no, not that one, the Last Jedi, which also happens to have the first part towards the game, of the title, The Last, and the movie as well as The Last of Us Part 2. This game is hated. Nobody likes this game. A 3.4 out of 10 based off 8,093 ratings. Yep, this game has bad reviews, okay? So, yep. So basically, I already read some of the spoilers from the leaks. So yep. So I don't really care. So if you see spoilers, don't watch this video. But of course, if you've seen the leaks, it doesn't really matter because it's just the plot is so bad. The endings are acceptable. I can't believe this guy has been done for so much years. And yep, people were saying that 1 year was Sony won E3. Oh my God, Sony! The critics are applauding Sony winning E3 because oh my God, they saw two women kissing on the screen. 10 out of 10. You have to play this game. Okay, you gotta pre-order this game. Don PC said the plot is so bad, so bad. Okay, so bad. Okay. Let's review contains spoilers. Pros: environments, landscapes, scenery, all next gen. Beautiful semi-open world. More options to move in different areas. Interesting difficulty setting and beautiful graphics. Cons: unimproved gameplay. Potholes everywhere. Excessively and unnecessarily long. Poor AI. Poorly written characters. Complete disgrace to the last game. Completely bleak story. Horrible deconstruction of Ellie. False advertising. Disgustingly bad scenes. Don't play it. Save $60 for another games. Yep. Garbage. Good piece of garbage. Nothing special. Garbage story. Waste of time. So yep. Their users are what a waste. Easily the best looking game on any platform, but the letdown is perhaps the worst storytelling of the century. Disgusto and spits on the legacy of the first game. Kind of reminds me of The Last Jedi and Tony Dark Fate. Basically, those games spit on the legacy of the older movies, basically, and Ghostbusters 2016. Those movies, for example, are like The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, those movies spit on the legacy of the older movies. Okay, Ghostbusters, they spit on the legacy of the original two Ghostbusters movies. The Last Jedi, they spit on the legacy of the prequels and especially the original trilogy. And The Rise of Skywalker did that as well. Basically, the sequel trilogy spit on the legacy of the original trilogy. And let's not forget Dark Fate spit on the legacy of the first three Terminator movies, basically. Okay? Spit on the legacy of the first three Terminator movies. Okay? And let's not forget, and yeah, there's 4,555. Honestly, it's the SDW game. Isn't the reason why everybody's so upset. It's Naughty Dog ruins such beloved characters and terrible story. And the process is what makes the game unbearable to even finish. The only good thing about this game is the graphics. And I wouldn't say that's a compliment because we all expect them to be good. Just stick at the first game. Okay? Again, Last Jedi all over again. This game is the Last Jedi all over again. Okay? The Last Jedi all over again. It just spits on the predecessor of the previous movies. And now The Last Jedi is spitting on the predecessor of the previous game. This review contains spoilers. Spoilers about if you even care about them at this point. Incredibly boring, the gameplay is stale, and two Naughty Dog fans were given multiple quick-time button mashing events. How can it get as constantly press X not die gameplay in 2020? Furthermore, the story is nothing new. Yet kill my father, you prepare to die. Revenge plot. Yeah, it's like they already did that in other much better mediums. But yeah, well, neither side gets any of the total payoff in the end. And yep, that is the ending of the review over the other video, basically. So yep. Abby kills Joel, hardened survivor, who previously never trust strangers. How does Abby kill Joel, you ask? He walks in a full room full of strangers to tell who he is. Ellie witnesses this and goes on a revenge mission to kill Abby, who was the daughter of some surgeon that we killed in the Last of Us Part 1. This is her reason for killing Joel. Okay? Anyways, Ellie goes on a killing spree, telling her way across the country, killing anyone who gets in the way, tracking down Abby, but when he found forced to play Abby for the force of the game, same. In the end, you control Ellie, and the final fight between Abby, you use this play a quick event, you kill time event, you nearly kill her, almost run her to death. Victory and courage is finally ahead, but Ellie just lets it get away. You have no control over this. Ellie suddenly believes that killing is wrong, of course, despite, killing many people in the first and second game. And to this moment, the story just got out for storytelling, thus to force this stuff. Terrible writing, boring comment, very poor illustration of gay characters with a completely unrequired violence. Basically, it's torture porn for 4 hours straight. Leads to terrible, boring slog of a game. The only positive I can give is the environments are beautiful, big crafted, and the parts of the game that designed the world. 2 out of 10 waste of time and talent. This game, I swear, nobody likes this game. Look at this score. It's not fully rated as EA Sports, but this is supposed to be Game of the Year. Game of the Year. This is Game of the Year. No, a game that nobody likes. Okay, and we all know the critics are paid off by Sony at this point. We all know they are. Okay, it's obviously that if the critic, same thing with the last, same thing with Disney movies. If it wasn't for critics paying off a bunch of critics and bloggers, the Lion King would probably had a bit, even, for example, the Lion King remake will probably had an awful score, similar to Artemis Fowl, that movie came out this year, and had an awful user score, okay? Same thing, Naughty Dog's pulling the same exact tricks here, okay? I'm not sure why every game must be integrated with SEO agendas do not want. Poor writing and politics don't belong in video games. Druckmann must hang his hat up on this one. No, he forbade this one. It breaks my heart to write this, but I did not expect such a poor story after all these years of waiting. And there are generally good moments. The majority of the game is filled with plot holes. It took elements from what worked for the first game without understanding what made them compelling. It seems that this game was made by other studio, but it's not. The basic gameplay has stayed the same. But for us, environmental puzzles are almost gone, so remove the story from the table, and you'll have the sour gameplay we're looking for some other game. And yep, these are basically, there's a lot of these reviews. There's so many reviews of this game. Even around 12 o'clock, Metacritic was, I think they do this for every game so you can have a few hours to play the game. It kind of makes sense because you don't want to have, a bunch of troll reviews. Like, for example, if someone, if Bubsy 4 comes out and the critics like Bubsy 4, but the people really like a Bubsy game, and they don't want a bunch of people giving it a 0 out of 10 before they have not even played Bubsy and giving it a 0 out of 10 basically. That's why they have a review bongo for even on the day one, so basically you can have at least a few hours of the game, so at least you can have a feel of what the game is. I think that's why they have that. So, but now the review embargo is lifted, and The Last of Us Part 2 is hated by everyone. Nobody likes this game. And it's the last night over again. And I won't be surprised if those Sony sales who will say, oh, but these people are just trolls, okay? And I won't be surprised, ready to say, convincing me to look at this score, say thing of Sword and Shield, say thing of The Last Jedi, and Ghostbusters 2016, and Captain Marvel, and Dark Fate, and this calls people trolls because they have a different opinion than what the critics have say. And yeah, and Valorant as well, okay? Calling people trolls, you just review bombing the game, okay? Valorant, you just review bombing. Why are you review bombing Valorant? It's the next Fortnite, it's the next big thing, it's the next Overwatch, okay? Why are you review bombing Pokemon Sword and Shield? Game Freak made a masterpiece, okay? Game Freak made a masterpiece. Even with Let's Go, you review bombing Let's Go? It was made by Game Freaks, love and care for the Gen 1ers. For Pokemon fans, they hate your franchise anyways. Okay? And The Last Jedi, same thing. Oh, you don't like The Last Jedi? You're a troll. Your opinion does not matter, okay? And yeah, that's, same thing with Ghostbusters 2016. Same thing with even if they were Charlie's Angels, okay? You don't like Charlie's Angels, you don't like Batwoman, okay? You are a troll. You don't like Captain Marvel, okay? You don't like Dark Fate, and really 2019 was the year of woke movies failing. You don't like Booksmart and Us, you are a troll. And yep, the Last of Us Part, and The Last of Us Part 2, nobody likes this game. So that's basically it. Goodbye.